Hello! It is I, Miss Ink. Thanks for joining. If you're watching on demand or if you're on YouTube, we're gonna chill out for 5 or 10 minutes before starting gameplay. We're waiting for people to come in. If anybody's gonna come, just give people a chance. Give people a chance. A little bit about myself. I am a trans woman in my 30s. Been playing video games since you could put a controller in my hand. I'm a second generation nerd. Although I don't get along with every nerd or nerd group that I meet because I have made a focus of developing what I consider to be discriminating taste in my life, which causes me to be called elitist very often. I'm sorry that I make people feel insecure. That's really sad. So, it's fine. I try to explain to people that I don't have as absolute an opinion as they might think or assume I do. Because, it's something we've talked about on the show before. People tend to reflexively put others into a box. They go, hi, you, go in this box. Don't do anything to make me take you out of it. That would be annoying. And so a lot of people have a box in their head labeled elitists, and they like to put me in there because it's quick and convenient. It's really just not that simple. Most of the time I'm like, you can like what you like. I understand there are things that I like that I know are not really good. And sometimes I don't like things for good reasons. But I do believe in objective artistic truth. And that's just something I want to work on, basically. It's a little bit of a perfectionist impulse, which can be also a little paralyzing, And doing the stream is, in part, my effort to rein that in. It's Tyler Monster! Hi, Tyler! Thanks for coming in. Did you get a push notification on Twitch or something? Because I only posted to one of my Hypno chat rooms, and then I also posted on my Twitter account for Miss Ink. So I'm interested how you knew I was streaming. Oh, the email notification. Neat. Well, if that's good for you, then that's great. Hopefully, doesn't turn into spam or something, basically, right? Super great seeing you and Sam this past weekend. I hope Pride was a really good experience and you didn't get sunburned too badly. And I'm looking forward to seeing both of you more. Oh, that's wonderful. Pride was really something this year in Portland. Super cool. Big time. So I've made a few more adjustments to the stream, the pregame display. I'm trying to work out how to make modifications to the visualizer presets. You can see in the top right, it's displaying the name. It might be actually stuck. It doesn't seem to have changed in a while. Let me try hitting something, see what happens. Okay, put it on random. Is it gonna change? So I know scroll lock will make it lock on the visualizer. So in the top right you can see the name of the preset and the person who created it, or their moniker. And in the bottom you can see the name of the song and other you know, accreditation for it, which I think is good. Kind of just waiting to see if it's gonna change the preset, because I don't think it's not a bad preset, but I want it to change too. Yikes. Huh. Yeah, scroll lock locks and unlocks current preset. I don't know, folks. It's almost time to play anyway. Whoa! Oh my gosh, that's not right. Okay. Note to self. Don't go full screen. Holy moly. Oh my god, why is it like that? It's fine. It's fine. We don't care. At least I can see it's changing preset now again. That's good. Alright, let's start up Master of Orion 2 here. Cool. We are starting a new game because we flamed out horrifically last time. Why is it not letting me click on things? Did this happen before once? Okay, now it's figuring out. Okay, so we are on impossible difficulty. Medium galaxy size. That's just the number of stars and like how far apart everything is. Galaxy age average. I can actually give myself an unfair advantage by making it mineral rich because we're going to be going with cybernetics who don't need as much organic. But we're going to do this for now. Basically, this determines the balance between planets being rich in minerals versus rich in habitability and farming ability and stuff. 5 players, that makes 4 enemies for us to contend with, and hopefully they'll fight each other sometimes too. And pre-warp means we start at the earliest point of technological development possible. So we need to develop warp technology and build ships and stuff. Custom, we like these because they're super cute. And we are going to call them Inklings. So last time I realized we weren't getting enough production, so we are going to go minus on food production and bonus to industrial production. This is probably going to hurt long term, but we just can't get off the ground at this rate, especially with a feudal government, which gives us some severe disadvantages to research. Research is halved. I was wondering if there's anything else I can do. I could go... Oh boy. Let's see, that only gives us +2 now. I really like my telepathy, you know? Well, the big thing is omniscience, is whether or not I want that, because It's really strange. You know, you always know if enemies are around, which helps you to decide where you need to put defensive craft. But I mean, it's a smaller galaxy, so maybe we'll take this off. There's nothing we can. We can't do that. Let's reduce ground combat, and maybe we'll take dictatorship instead. We don't get the ship cost reduction, so it's more expensive to make ships, but our research will be better, and our people won't immediately assimilate if they're captured, so that's good. And we have one pick left, so we'll probably go with large home world. We could go low G. That would reduce production on planets that don't have gravity generators. But I'm not going to invade like normal. You know, I'm going to use mind control. So this is an interesting... It's also going to make my ground combat weaker, but if we do that, what becomes possible? Population growth, even more industry, could take off the reduction to food. I don't really need the food. I mean, the thing about food is, every two food that you have in excess, you get 1 gold. So that, I mean, money is always great in this game. Plus 20 to ship attack, huh? That is pretty important. Races which are lucky do not suffer from random galactic disasters and have a greater chance of benefiting from good events. Antarans will also have a tendency to overlook the colonies of lucky players. Luck is really good. Luck would be nice. Took that. Can still get +2 to production, and that would help making ships. I think we'll try this build this time. Definitely weaker on the defense on the ground, but I should be able to hold them off with my superior attack and defense, ability to build. My luck will be good. Telepathy. Let's try this. This will be good. Yeah, we'll just go... Well, you know, for long-term sake, we'll go like this. Ink Noir the Second. Hey, good morning, Sam! Thanks for coming to the stream. We'll do purple again. Alright, let's see where we are. Ooh, interesting. We don't know where our enemies are now, though, so that is definitely a thing for us. First thing is first. Yeah, we need more farmers because we have reduction in food generation, but we're really good at making enough. Oh wait, are we not cybernetic? Oh my god. Hold on. Hold on. We don't have cybernetics. We don't even have... Oops! Sorry about that, folks. We are gonna start over. Oopsie poodles. Wait. Custom aliens. Okay. Okay, let's work this out here. So, you're not omniscient. You are cybernetic. Reduce that. Let's get dictatorship back. Plus to food, plus to production. And that's 0 picks left, but we could take low G world. And -2 ground combat. Aww, thanks Sam, that's special. That's really cool. Even more production. We could get luck. +1 production. I mean, we could just go full bore on the attack. That could be kind of wild. Lucky, telepathic, cybernetic. Yeah, okay, we'll try this. Sorry, everybody. Things you can overlook, you know? Alright, this is actually Ink Noir the second. The last one was a dream from a silly person. Okay, here we are. Let's see, how's it looking? This is better. That's more like I was wanting to see. I want more scientists here, so that's good. Let's start with housing. Housing is good to have. Research. We want to rush for research laboratory. We're gonna get that. Anything else we need to do first turn? Oh, by the way, you can set tax rates in this game, but there's really no point to it at this point. This reduces your production speed and then converts it to money, but as you can see, at 40% tax rate or 50%, I can get +1 billion credits. It's really not worth it. It's a waste. Don't do it. Right, 9 turns we'll have that tech. So here's the electronic computer. Basically improves your chances to hit. We want the research laboratory. Quite a few turns, but it's gonna help us. No, thank you. Okay, so we got that. Next. We get the nuclear drive. Alright, we already have that. We want this now. Research lab is going to generate 5 research points and increase research of each scientist by +1. That's going to be in 30 turns. So what we could do is do this and make it 10 turns. Okay, Tyler, I mean, I feel like that's probably something we should talk about outside of the stream. It's not really a good time for that. Although obviously it's your choice. I guess I would just say that I thought we were looking into the move as a matter of self-care, actually. So, Okay, I mean, it's important for you to do what you need. Of course, other people also have needs as well. I guess basically what I'm saying is there's a lot of things to consider. But a rush for the colony ship. Could buy this. Yes, definitely. What are the other planets like here? Ultra poor and barren. That sucks. That's fine. That's fine. Just not as lucky as I was hoping to be. Yes. That's a good question. What would come next? How much? What's the size of the planet? Okay, we don't need to do housing. How's our funding right now? +7. I mean, we should probably get a spy. That's probably smart. And, you know, a freighter fleet. We're gonna need a freighter fleet. So we'll do that. Colony ship, outpost ship, transport. Okay. Get these. Yeah, see, research is going really well now. Very fast. That's cool. Can I build anything? Oh my god, the spy takes forever! That's absurd. That's okay. We'll just consider that building up work points towards building our first ship, basically. So we're basically just getting a lot of the basic stuff for interstellar travel. I think I want this class 1 shield. Oh no. Class 3 is in 2 more turns. Electromagnetic jammer. Missile evasion is pretty good. I'm gonna go with the missile jammer. Missiles are bad. Alright. Let's design a scout. $28 to 32. I don't know. What do you think? So I'm halfway torn to actually make it a size bigger. It's such a gamble, you know, everything in this game. I mean, if it's bigger, we could put more defensive stuff on it. But if, you know, if it gets destroyed, that's that, Jim. Goodbye. I like to name my craft after birds and base it on the size. There's a cool website called whatbird.com. You can look at birds organized by size. There's a lot of very small birds. As you can see, this would be very small, medium, large. Very small, medium, large, very large. And then for Doomstarcraft, which are in the late game, I actually use mythological creatures because that's badass. I'm totally into it. Why don't we call this the bush tit? I don't know anything about bush tits, but you know, part of learning is just doing stuff, so we'll do that. We'll build bush tit and a colony ship. So you see, cost 32, 500, 100. Okay. Spy's gonna have to wait a while, I guess, isn't it? And then here, let's go to cruisers. And at this point, it's pretty much just laser cannons. That's all we have right now. Nuclear missiles. Be sure to watch my first run of Master of Orion 2 in Impossible difficulty to get more of the basics discussed of the early game and stuff. We'll try that. And what's a good name for this one here? Check out the medium birds. I should see if I can print out these lists sometime. I don't actually own a printer because, you know, poverty, right? It's a thing. And to keep in mind also, within the theoretical constructs of my leftist social political views, I consider pretty much anybody making less than, I would say, $150,000 a year to be basically poor in this country the way things are. I mean, you can't exert any kind of real political influence at that level. Let's call this one the kite. That'll be cute. We'll call it a kite. It's a kite 0 because there's no shield yet. I have a system where, like, if I update this design without getting a new shield level, it would go kite 0.1. That's a lowercase Roman numeral 1, which is used in, you know, a lot of reference material or prefaces in books and things like that. So it would be like that, and then like that. Usually doesn't get that far though, you know, and eventually it'll be the kite 1, the kite 1, and then 1.1, etc., etc. But it's kite 0 for now. And you have to use 0 because Romans had no number for 0 because it's a bad mathematical system. Booyah! Socket culture that's been dead for 2,000 years. Well, not exactly dead. It's a lot more complicated than that. For that, I highly recommend a podcast called Dan Carlin's Hardcore History. Basically. Okay, that's kind of how it's looking for now. Hopefully soon we will get automated factories. Oof, no planetary missile base. It's really hard when you don't have creativity. I usually always play with creativity, so I'm additionally challenging myself in these runs. Okay, so research is 15 turns. Bush tits ready in 4 turns. We could actually buy it right now. Move this here. Buy it for 8 BC. Shit, yeah. We get bonus there. And... oh no. Sorry, folks. I just starved you because I forgot that you need food. Oh my. The colony ship is going to take a long time. If we do that, do we get more gold? It's not really worth it though, I think, probably. Oh, you know Dan Carlin's Hardcore History? That's awesome. Yeah, he's great. Super great. Sometimes it's a little too intense for me. Let's explore this way first. See what we get. And, by the way, we are running these impossible runs in, what you could call bronze. Bronze man, or I guess for me it should be bronze woman. So the term comes from the Iron Man mode found in some games where there's no possibility to save and reload if something goes wrong for you. The only thing you can do is save if you need to quit, and we're gonna do it we're gonna do it that way for these Master of Orion runs, basically. So hopefully this is a good choice. Red stars are dimmest, coolest stars. Poor chance of having planets. Planets do exist. They have minimal environments and extremely poor mineral resources. So mostly if I go here, you know, if I get lucky, I might pick up somebody who's stranded, basically. I might make contact with a new species. I don't know. See what happens. Okay, it's a space dragon. We are definitely not lucky, because there goes our scout. Boom, it's dead. Bye, scout. There are natives there. Yeah, dragons tend to guard things like that. So, unusual for a red star system. We have a real prize of a planet here. We'll probably need at least class 3 shields before we try to deal with this dude here. And the natives give you an automatic farming population, which is really good. Alright, that happened. No, we cannot hire anybody right now. We've got a small swamp that's abundant. That's not too bad. It's not good for population, but... and nothing here. You can't even put an outpost in an empty star system. Sucks. And nothing here. You can never do anything with this either, because it's all asteroid fields. If there was a planet here, then eventually, you know, we could set up a colony on some planet in this system, and eventually we can turn these asteroid belts into new planets, which are really great because they're always large. Oh, striking out hard. I guess we're gonna end up going to Iku for our colony ship, which is a long way away. I don't know how the enemies go fast, but they go fast. Farmers in the Cylon Empire rejoice when the sudden shift of Orbis 4 colonies' planetary axis resulted in improvement of its environment to Terran norms. Great! Why are other people getting lucky and not me? I don't understand. It's almost as if it's impossible! Oh, this one right here? Yeah, that's pretty neat. And I think over time, these nebula can actually move, too, if you run the game long enough. Alright. Got that ECM jammer. That's nice. I think we might as well try to go for the artificial... Here it is, under construction. Automated factories. So for that... Fighter bays? Sure, fighter bays are really cool. I like them. Can I buy this ship yet? No. We're getting there. Alright, we got an instructor, labor leader, tactics, and commando. I don't think we can do that. Because I really want all my money now so I can buy my colony ship at my earliest opportunity. We've made contact with the Alkari, who are generally peaceful people. They have improved ship defense because of their ability to maneuver. We've heard many things about the great Inkling Empire. We hope you will come to trust us as allies and friends. Well, that's really, really nice. I like that. We could use some allies and friends. Hello! We could exchange technology. Biospheres. I agree, you can have ECM Jammer. That's good. How about a trade treaty? Nice. I don't think I need anti-missile rockets so badly. So great! I could give them the research laboratory. I'm not going to do that though. Cool, cool, cool. The Alkari are right here in the middle. It's very likely that Orion is either here or here, but it might be here. Okay, have a good time at therapy, Tyler. Thanks for watching the stream. Hugs. Bye. We can buy our colony ship. That's very good. We need a freighter fleet. Biospheres. Biospheres increase the population maximum of any planet by 2. So that's going to be good. Whoa! Why didn't I get to move? Oh my god. Okay, we need to not even... We can't... Apparently we can't have... End of turn wait off. We apparently have to have that. Just keep hitting T constantly. Ridiculous. Let's bring this over here now. Colonize. It's regular gravity, so we get a worker penalty, but in the like early-ish mid phase of the game, we are gonna get gravity generators. So those will help with that. We get the Marine barracks. Do I have a freighter fleet? Do we have enough food? Okay, now we have enough food. We need another freighter fleet. Right there. And you know, this place doesn't need to do well for a long time. It's mostly just claiming it. It's like, I got dibs, basically. is how that works. But what it really does for me is it lets me explore further. That's gonna be good. Cylons! Hey, we're getting lucky because these guys are also tend to be pacifistic. The Cylon people feel no fear seeing glorious inkling ships speed through our night skies. Boy, you guys are fools! You know you will honor us with peace and brotherhood. Oh yeah, I'm gonna bring you into the sisterhood. Audience. Can we exchange? Wow. I don't want the anti-missile rockets, but I will pay a trade treaty. That's good. And since that's going, can we get a research treaty? Nice! Very good. So we're getting lucky in terms of the other characters that we're encountering. So that's really good. Lucky on that end for sure. Yeah, I kind of want to rush for the automated factories actually, so let's... No, wait, that's the wrong one. Are we getting enough food for our workers again? We can't starve them. Don't want that to happen. Okay, they still have enough food. And we will have automated factories in 6 turns. The Alozar system. Barren and poor. And it's got normal gravity, so yeah, worker penalty there. That sucks, but okay. Scouts arrive. Oh my god! We found a splinter colony, girls! Super lucky! Super lucky! A colony once broke off from your race and formed a separate colony. The colony is small, 3 population, and will want to integrate into your society once again. Oh my gosh, you guys. This is good. If only we were an aquatic race, this would be treated as like Terran, I think. This is good. This is good. Very lucky. Alright, y'all. I know you want a Marine barracks. Don't even play. Super lucky. Okay, let's go check out these guys. Take a look. So we know that they're there, but we haven't seen their system. Cool. Keep feeling like I'm overlooking something really important right now. Oh my god, they got a really good planet there. That is so not fair. That's not their homeworld either. Mentar is the Cylon homeworld. Oh my god. Well, at least it's heavy G. They're gonna struggle with that until they have gravity generators. Automated factories, really good. What's next? A hydroponic farm would probably help me a lot since we have reduced farming. And what's next on biology? Soil enrichment. That's also going to help me a lot. So I think we're going to do that. Can't go that far, but we can go here. Hug, Sam! Hi! Let all the fucking alt-right fascist assholes come onto my stream and see that it's a hug box. As if that was a bad thing. You have these people with like really toxic mentalities in the world where they're like, people need to be harsh and cruel with each other to be strong. And I'm like, yo, the Roman Empire fell. Like, I think for reasons? I don't know. Call me crazy. I'm probably gonna do that anyway. So, whatever. As far as I'm concerned, you're all very, very special snowflakes. You're beautiful, every one of you. I've been reading Masks of the Illuminati by Robert Anton Wilson. And, you know, in a sense, everything is beautiful. Even fascists. but we still have to smash them. And by the way, I want to say I do not co-sign anybody in my stream or elsewhere on the left that says bash the fash, because that sounds like literally like giving people a stomping, which I think, I mean, to me it seems excessive, and furthermore I don't think that it's acceptable for me to promote violence on my stream just in terms of Twitch. So we don't do that here, okay? Milkshakes are not violence, they're political speech. Just like money from corporate donors. Okay, so we're gonna get the automated factory, and it's very much like the research facility that we have. You get automatically 5 production, and it increases production of every worker by +1. So it's super duper. Once I get that freighter fleet, I'm probably gonna start sending people elsewhere. What's the cost? Go here. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. We'll put that there. So we rushed for that. We got it. Is it worth it to me to get the automated factory in 7 turns instead of 10? Or to get an additional 4 research points? I think we're going to stick with this. That sounds like a good discussion, Sam. Feel free to talk about that a bit in chat. What white fragility means, and some of the trouble that white people might have in acknowledging their white fragility. We're gonna stream for about another hour and 10 minutes probably, and then I've got to get ready for an appointment, so it should be a little while longer still here as well. Colonies, that's fine. Okay. Oh god, space amoeba. I should be able to escape from this thing. Retreat! Thank goddess, we got the hell out of there. So there's a space amoeba there. Ooh, guarding a really nice planet. This is good for me, by the way. Barren is not a problem for me, really. Can I redirect? No, I can't. Early in the game, you can only send commands with so much efficiency, so sometimes when your ships retreat, you can't control. So he's going to be spending 3 turns traveling somewhere I don't need him to travel to. Oh well. Sam says, one of the biggest things in the misconception on that being racist means you're a bad person. I like to think of it as an infection. I was born into a racist world, I contracted racism, and now I'm recovering from it. I completely agree with that. That's a really important perspective to have, and I think it actually mirrors a lot of what I found in dialectical behavior therapy and talking about our addictions and other self-destructive behaviors and things like that. And I think it's all recovery. I think as a culture, we need to recover from so much individually and collectively. We need to recover from all the trauma that we've inflicted on each other, and recover from a lot of harmful and destructive ideologies. Sam says, though, it's helpful to clarify that racism as a term was coined for a pseudoscience created in the 1700s. Okay. Yeah, it's very good to have the historical background. I also like to point out to people that, it's not necessarily the definition in any major Bible like Webster's or whatever for a definition of racism that really counts, because those things are a product of the establishment, Now, I don't want to seem like I'm 100% throwing out dictionaries. That's a little absurd, overblown. I wouldn't do that. But we do need to consider these factors, and that, probably an updated perspective of racism as, a systemic, institutionalized, ongoing thing is probably important. And other factors as well, general biases and expectations, privilege, entitlement. Sam says, only Sith deal in absolutes. I don't know, Sam. You be careful. That's pretty absolutist of you to say. Starting to sound like a Sith. That's my joke. Obi-Wan says that in the prequels of Star Wars, which, as far as I'm concerned, are invalid because they're awful from top to bottom. Execute Order 69! That's much better. That's a way better ending. Then everybody can finish. Ooh! Alright, we're moving on in the game. Nothing happened. And nothing happened. Okay, now we can choose where we go again. Can't go here, here, and here. So that wasn't super bad. Loss of time. It's okay. You can micromanage the crap out of your allocation of resources. So you see here, I'm getting this in 2 turns. Basically no matter what. Although the odds of getting it on my next turn decrease somewhat. But by doing this, I've increased my time on the automated factory by 3. Actually, I could just buy it. So I might do that next turn. I don't know. We got that breakthrough. Biospheres, hydroponic farms. I already had biospheres, but I guess it decided to tell me about them. What do we want next? Soil enrichment? Interesting. Neural scanner might be a good choice. Survival pods, troop pods. Let's get that soil enrichment! Alright, so now we're gonna go like this. Buy this. And then we're gonna get our next freighter fleet. So we can start moving around populations. Let's also buy... No, let's buy this one now. Well, maybe not yet. Let's wait a little while. It's fine. This is GNN, bringing you today's headlines from across the galaxy. A military Klakon ship mysteriously exploded and an investigation into the cause is underway. Okay, so the Klakons are in play, which can be a little dangerous because they have really good industry, and I think they have good population growth too, so that makes them pretty strong. Some more crappy planets. Oh no, we had starvation. Fuck that up again. Sorry guys. Need to pay attention to that. A basic need for industry, you know? Freighter fleet. We'll do that. Okay. Where else can we go? We can go here. Let's talk with these guys. The research trader? Nice. Nothing to exchange. How about you? Any tech exchange possible? I do not want your anti-missile rockets. Goodbye. We could do peace treaty. The thing about peace treaties, a non-aggression pact, is if you break it, if you just attack without warning, I think it makes you look worse to the rest of the galaxy. So, I think for now this is a good choice for me. Oh no! He decided not to take that. Probably these guys, though. Yes! So we're all going to the Alkari. Now, they make the music sound all, like, imposing and intimidating and stuff, but it's just because, like, frankly, the diplomacy system in this game is kind of bipolar. And hopefully I'm not using that term to, flippantly, or that's not quite the right word I'm looking for. I don't know. What's the word? Casually, I guess? Yeah, I don't want to diminish the impact of bipolar disorders for anybody. Definitely not my intent. Okay. Thanks, Sam. No. That's probably worth it. Cool. And then pretty soon we'll be able to start shipping people around. That'll be really good. Because right now they're using all of their production just to eat. All I'm getting is a little bit of gold from them, basically. Alright, we got that freighter fleet. So we can start shipping people around. So far we've been pretty lucky in terms of competing races. It's likely that the other two are one's in here and one's over in here. And I don't like how much space they have here. Though it's likely that this planet or this planet are Orion. Although I might be traipsing into Orion right now. Nope, it's uninhabitable. It's just asteroid belts. This is a pretty rough galaxy for an average age one. It's a little tight quarters to have 5 players, but I kind of like that. It increases some of the challenge, which is maybe a little foolish for me because it makes the early game more of a scramble for planets. Which is not what this race build is actually spec'd out for. But, Our scientists have learned much from your people. Ink Noir II, thank you for the research treaty. It's cool. Do you want a non-aggression pact yet? Yes! Great, we got that non-aggression pact. We're making money and we're getting research points, and so are they, and that's going to put our enemies, the more aggressive and dangerous races in the early game, at a disadvantage. It's important to keep in mind, though, that these races can be strong in the late game, particularly the Cylons. They are naturally creative, which means they get all technologies in any field, instead of having to pick one and then trade for the rest. The only opportunity you have to trade with them is if you have something that's further down the tech tree than they do. And then you can basically rob them of productivity. Although, you're kind of helping them by giving them something a little earlier than they would have gotten it. They also have great bonuses to research. So you can get reports on them and find out all kinds of technology they have, of course. So they are dictators, which does not do much for their research, but they don't get a penalty from it either, like feudal people do. The Alkari are suffering under that. They're also cybernetic, it turns out, and transdimensional. Wow. I hadn't realized that. Artifacts homeworld. Bonus to research on that planet. That's a little boost in the beginning. But Cylons have the maximum scientific research boost, which really makes them cook there with that creativity in place. So we're looking at their planet here. It's pretty good for early game. Pretty good. Anywhere else we can go? Not really. Let's take a look at the planets. No enemy presence. Gosh, sure ain't looking good. Allos are... Yeah, I guess we would go there, probably. No, that doesn't make sense. We need to be able to look around over here. So let's go there, and we'll be ready when we get our next expansion. We should buy that. That'll be good. Put that hydroponic farm. Oh, see, look at that. That's much better already. Yep. And soon we'll move a population here to Ramo 4. That'll get them moving along better as well. Magistrate Kunag, the Ruthless, offers to join us for 270 billion credits now and 3 billion credits a turn. Farming and labor, tactics and commando. Interesting. So he would improve the food grown by 30%. Labor leading by 30%. Initiative of all accompanying ships at the same location by 6. And increasing the ground combat of all troops by 6. We're gonna do a little trick here. We're gonna reject him, and then we're gonna look at him to see which type of a leader he is. Because you get 20 turns to decide. He is a colony leader. So I think I will actually go for him and put him on Draconis. Yes, assign to Draconis. So you can already see we're getting huge bonuses to our farming. Everybody's well fed. That's good. Good boost to our research because we have more labor over there. It's going pretty well. I'm not in a super strong position right now. I mean, based on this graph, I appear to be doing very poorly. But this is, not an early game species right here, frankly. A little later, once I have a decent fleet and I'm ready to defend, I'll be able to start taking planets very quickly with little difficulty. And you basically get a domino effect with this species. You start knocking planets over, and it's kind of an avalanche. It starts to pick up speed and get bigger and bigger, Arguably a downside to this game in general, because you tend to reach a tipping point long before you actually achieve victory, where victory is definitely assured. And then you kind of end up feeling like you're going through the motions. So it's very important to dramatize it in your mind so that it becomes less tedious, really. Basically. So what's happening? Building biospheres. 4 turns is good. Is that enough food? Yes, it is. Okay, good. What's that? 46? Yeah, we'll spend that. That's good. I think we'll go with the automated factory first here. And probably research lab. I think that'll be good. We have freighters free, so we are going to move one down here. It'll take 5 turns, but when it gets there, that's going to help a lot. As you can see, production here has been stagnant, but that's fine. So this is still my second attempt at running impossible difficulty. I don't expect to win, but I intend to learn. We got another news update. Workers in my empire discover previously unknown deposit of minerals on Ramo, which have improved the mineral classification of that planet to ultra rich. Finally, the luck perk that I took during race creation is paying off. This is a huge boon for me. Very, very good. And as you can see already, that Marine barracks is going to come along much faster. That's excellent. Really, really nice. And it's funny, you know, I like to dramatize things too. I like to imagine, you know, there's a splinter colony over there, but they, you know, they squabbled, or there was a split in leadership, or some kind of catastrophe happened and they had a major setback. So their development slowed compared to our homeworld, Draconis, which got warp technology, reconnected with them, and then as we started working together again, this previously unknown mineral deposit was uncovered. It's very exciting. I would like to be able to actually play a run of Master of Orion sometime where I just like really dramatize everything. Like I stop talking out of game and like explaining things from an exterior perspective and just play as and speak as if I'm playing characters in the game and talking like them. Let me know if that sounds interesting or not. There's a good chance that doing so will come across as being rather silly initially. That's fine. Because again, you know, it's like we say here, you have to try stuff, basically, to improve, right? Let's check in and see if any trades can be made. Nothing here. Huh, I wonder why they're neutral on me now. Is it because I'm blockading them, kind of? Weird. And no exchanges available here either. Maybe they'll like soil enrichment when I get that. And we can actually get reports and see what they have. Not seeing soil enrichment here. Nor here, so that might be... Oh, they're spying on me! butthead. So yeah, over here you have a chance to know if they have spies in your in your empire, and you can tell them to take them out. We do need to make a spy soon for counter espionage. That'd be good, but I do want to get my first ship up and running soon. Also gonna want pollution processors soon. That would be the next line of chemistry, so we'll probably go for that. Oh god, it's the Nolam. Do not attempt to stand in the way of Nolam mastery, foolish inkling. We will rule the galaxy. You are powerless to stop us. Yeah, there they are, just like I called it. No exchanges are possible. If I trade with them, they're gonna get the better of it. That's their bonuses basically here. They're actually democratic. Their defensive agents are not as good. They're better at integrating captured populations. Their research is improved by half. Yeah, tax revenues increased by plus 50%. They're not allowed to annihilate captured populations. Hi, not Animu Fail Zone. How are you? They get additional bonus to scientific research, bonus income from tax. They're not good at ground combat. They're especially not good at it with low gravity. They're lucky, so nothing bad is randomly going to happen to them in terms of like news updates. And as expert traders, they get a plus 25% bonus to all profit they receive from trade treaties, and receive 1 BC per surplus food created instead of 1 for every 2. In addition, they receive a plus 100% bonus to the amount of money they receive for building trade goods. So, Nolams are pretty dang strong. It's gonna be an interesting run here. I would probably target them first. Hey, I'm doing pretty good today, thanks. I didn't get everything done that I wanted to do, but I've been somewhat productive this morning. I thought I'd get a stream in because it had been too long since I got to stream. It's been a little crazy the last week. We had Pride Festival in the major city in my area, so we were organizing that. So I was helping some of my friends get to it because they'd never been to it before. Yeah. Pretty good. I'm glad you're doing well. Are you familiar with Master of Orion 2? Food surplus. You don't need that. Research. No. Okay. Actually, well, I agree very much so. You know, I've been playing this game since it first came out. I believe that was in 1995. Hey Google, when did Master of Orion 2 Battle at Antares come out? Oh my god, here we go. What?
I found these results.
November 22nd, 1996. So, yeah, it was a good time for PC, you know? Just getting graphic cards were kicking into gear, sound cards were getting good. Things weren't as like stiflingly corporate and ridiculous like Jim Sterling talks about on his YouTube channel, the way they've been getting worse and worse for the past 20 years now. Wow. So that would have been... So you're like 25 or 26 now, I guess. Yeah, it's a fair deal younger than I was at the time. You know, I guess there's a lot of people who are like, oh, why would you play such and such? That's old, because, you know, they feel like it's embarrassing to play something that isn't new. Like, what's new is cool, that's the thing you gotta have. But I personally feel like that is a cultivated opinion which has been generated by corporate interest. Kind of obvious. And my opinion is a good game is a good game, and it's always going to be a good game. Like, there are times when there's a game that comes out and it's good in its time, but it doesn't really hold up long term, and that's mostly to do with zeitgeisty type of things. But for the most part, a good game is going to be a good game. Hell yes, I remember X-Wing, Sam. I actually have a box copy of TIE Fighter, which is a follow-up to X-Wing, sitting across from me. It runs on floppy disks. Yeah, mouse aiming was really, really good improvement around the mid-90s. Using a good flight stick too, you couldn't match that. It was incredible. A good flight stick, keyboard setup. I had an incredible experience playing Tachyon the Fringe. First of all, the main character you play is voiced by the Bruce Campbell, which was incredible. But yeah, what a great space shooter, FPS, whatever you want to call them. Space flight shooter, whatever. That's impressive, Sam. That sounds like you probably did really well. Got really far. Okay, we're doing this, we're doing that. Next turn. We did not get that tech. We still are not. Yikes, we are shooting ourselves in the foot here. Where's that tech? Here we go. Got that soil enrichment. Using nanomachines, planetary soil can be molecularly enriched and fertilized, increasing the food a farmer can harvest by +1. Soil enrichment will not work in barren, radiated, and toxic planets. So basically it increases the productivity of farmers by 1, which is good. We want pollution processors. Let's get deuterium fuel cells, which will allow us to go further before they need to refuel. We'll work on that. This is coming along. I can wait a little bit longer. And the next thing we want to do is talk with some people and see if they want the tech we just got. They do. I do not want your stinking anti-missile rockets. Come on, fellas. Oh, that sucks. Now I have this good tech. I'm gonna get the spy. I'm just gonna do that. I need it bad to protect my technology. See, now we have a spy. This is our defensive pool, and you can pick them up and move them to infiltrate anybody you want. But right now, we have small bonuses, and we're a little bit behind in some important ways, so I think we're going to wait on that. Having a defensive spy increases your odds of knowing if enemies are spying on you, and gives you a small chance of assassinating those enemy spies. Sam says, totally random, but 3x3 eyes. Sam, I'm so glad you're my friend, because you're like the only person I know who goes, hey, 3x3 eyes. And I'm like, yeah, wow. I loved it when I first saw it back, I think I probably was around the year 2000, 2002. Right in that range, I probably saw it. I think it was when I had my first car. I think I borrowed it from your brother, actually, I think. And I really loved it a lot at the time. I loved the way it changed partway through. I did, a couple years back, I went to rewatch it, and I wasn't enjoying the first segment of it as much. It's like four episodes, I think. I don't know, but it's pretty good. Yeah, I remember him having the DVD box set. He had a lot of good anime. Serial Experiments Lane. That was the first place I ever saw Serial Experiments Lane, was his place out on St. John Street. And that hit me like 10-ton anvil. The word I want is anvil. So let's see. 10 turns for that. That's fine. Yeah, we will buy that. And then we want this. And then we want this. I think. Probably. We have a colony ship, definitely. We're falling behind on planets a little bit. Sam says it helped that he worked at Blockbuster, so we got lots of badly dubbed Japan back when no one knew about it. Yeah, so back then they did call it that, where they took the word Japan in animation and stuck it together. I've never liked that term, and it kind of emphasizes the first 3 letters of that term, which is a slur that I tried. You remember our friend Mike from high school? And yeah, he used to taunt me by saying that word a lot while really emphasizing the first syllable, because he turned into a real asshole there later, a little bit later on in the later years of high school. Sam says, we were just like, holy shit, arterial blood spray, holy shit, vaginas with teeth, holy shit. Yeah, that's exactly my experience. Anime for me was, I caught the movie The Guyver on HBO during one of HBO's free trial periods that they would do sometimes, and I thought it was amazing. I was like probably 11 or 12 years old. Maybe, yeah, probably like 12 and a half years old when I saw that. And that was awesome. And then, yeah, my dad and I moved to a more suburban place. We had been living in a town that's weird. There's no real city, but there's like a couple of like rural agriculturally construction kind of driven towns that kind of cluster together and form like an almost city in the middle of it where they all meet. We moved away from there and came to an actual suburb, and there was a Blockbuster. I never had a Blockbuster before. I was 13. I'm walking around and they have this Japanese animation section. I'm like, what is this? And I kind of recognized it right away because I had seen Nausicaa of the Valley of the Wind when I was like 6 years old in its horribly butchered localized version for HBO called Warriors of the Wind. But you can't diminish the power of Hayao Miyazaki's visuals, and they just seared themselves onto my brain, and I was completely enraptured with them. I mean, I'm sure also the fact that it had an incredible feminist heroine for a main character doesn't hurt either. You know, what an awesome character Nausicaa is. So, yeah. I recognize this stuff also from the back of video game magazines where they would like advertise imported games like Dragon Ball Z video games and things, and I was like, what is this stuff? And then to come into Blockbusters and see it on the wall, I was like, oh my god, here it is. And right there on the wall was the Guyver anime. And I'm like, oh my god, there's a cartoon of Guyver? It was like the best thing that could have happened to me. So I rented that immediately and took it home, and it was full of like blood and horrific monster transformations, and it was, yeah, it warped me for life. It was so great. I saw Akira right away, also at age 13. Way too young to be seeing Akira. That wrinkled my brain. Yeah, Blockbuster. You know, say what you will about them, but they exposed a lot of us to some incredible Japanese animation. Animation for which feature, Sam? Let's see. Do that, we can do that. Factory, See, and you can see these colonies of mine are starting to kick in. Not Animu Fail Zone. That is definitely probably a better age to see Akira. Yeah, the animation of Akira is on a whole other level compared to pretty much anything. There's nothing else quite like it either. That budget level and that design. What's the term? It's like the priorities or the mentality behind the overall design of the feature. It's absolutely stunning, and it's in service of a film that meets and is on par with Blade Runner and 2001: A Space Odyssey. It's absurd. It's like unbelievable that we got that even happened. And, you know, there's a reason why it never happened again, because all the companies that invested in the production of Akira, they never made their money back. A lot of them actually collapsed because of the shortfalls on on the revenue, basically. So oh my god, Sam, get out of here. That's awful. Yeah, that's quite a story. Everybody's got to learn that sometime, I guess. Oh my god. Okay. I think we're doing kind of well. We just need to get another colony ship out, and we gotta get our war fleet running here. We can't put that off much longer. We're gonna be in trouble with these Nolans. Cylons! Emperor Ikar Orgit is pleased to send the humble Cylon ambassador to meet with the great Emperor Ink Noir II. To assist you, we are willing to reveal to you the fruits of Cylon research. As repayment, you need only give us soil enrichment. Are you interested? Excellent. Can I get something good? I'm gonna take a quick bio break. I'll be back in 90 seconds, and we'll just think about this choice. Okay? Okay. So, one of the key things to keep in mind when you're playing Master of Orion 2 that'll get you to victory is balancing resources. You know, you can't build too many facilities if you can't pay for them. So although space academies can be really good, the thing is, I don't even have any ships right now. I'm not going to have many ships for a while. When I do, I'd rather have I almost feel like there's nothing here that's quite good enough. I mean, this is just for ground troops. Well, God, Sam, no wonder you're so twisted. I think we're gonna take a pass. Yeah, we're gonna take a pass, actually. Let's see if these guys have anything to exchange. Yeah, anti-missile rockets. Everyone wants to give me anti-missile rockets. It's fine, it's fine. Let me take a pass. Soaring enrichment for 86. I need a factory, definitely. Get that room. We're actually also at our population limit, so these folk need biospheres. And then we need these other things. Those. Yes. And then we'll rush for our first ship. Although we should see if we can change the design. No, we can't. We haven't improved anything yet. Yikes. It's not going to be a very good ship, frankly, but we'll be able to refit it in the future and stuff. Okay, we'll do that. Director Nimraz, the Master Tactician. He's going to want 220. My fleet of ships in the Priapus system jeopardizes our non-aggression pact. How's that? What is up with the Cylons? Fine, we'll go here. It's so weird. 4 turns to Deutronium. Yeah, I don't know. I don't understand what's going on with them. Again, the diplomacy in this game is probably its weakest point. It's weird. I guess they don't like that I'm just like orbiting a system I don't control. Just like chilling out. Whatever. We're getting more food than we need again. Right there. Right there. That's good. Alright, Director Nimraz is also a colony leader. It's good for ship defense of planets, ground defense, increases the command rating of ships by 6. I actually don't know what that means. Command rating. It might have something to do with like the distance that you can send commands to. I'm frankly not clear on that one. 5 turns for Deutronium cells, that's fine. Yeah, okay, we're looking good here. $58. Yes. Get them biospheres, that's gonna be good. Eventually, we're going to have some kind of a good battle. That is something that will happen. The increasing number of Inkling ships in the Dracona system makes us doubt your intentions to honor our non-aggression pact. Be warned, we will break the treaty if they aren't moved. This is my system! See, this is what I'm talking about. There's some kind of glitch or something. What are they talking about increasing? It's just a bush tit. Calm down. Calm down. Oh my god. I'll give you increasing something or other. Frickin' heck. They're mad at me. They want things. Discord. There's some Discord going on, that's for sure. Yeah, get them biospheres. Okay, the system has lost its mind, as far as I can tell. This is GNN, bringing you today's headlines from across the galaxy. A time-space anomaly has occurred in the Ishi star system. All colonies in that system are unable to build, and ships are unable to make contact for either trade or combat purposes. Wow. It's basically a time freeze. Also making headlines today, the Nolan Empire has grown in strength and now controls 4 star systems and shows no sign of weakening. This is another kind of faulty issue in this game. Like, the Nolans didn't just get their 4th star system. They've had that for a long time now. And I'm also wondering, like, what is this in the background here? It's like showing some kind of hideous monster. Here, right there. It's like Shin Gojira or something. My god. You got them deuterium fuel cells. Awesome! And travel farther. Let's get a pollution processor. That's gonna help us industry-wise. Only one plotting treachery would place so much military might in Draconis. The trade treaty is broken. You're on your own. Hey there, Quits! And the Akari are declaring war on me. I have one scout. This is bullshit. It really is impossible. They're not kidding. Wow. Oof. Well, I'm in trouble now. I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do. Probably gonna lose. It is impossible difficulty, right? Boy. And there goes our money. We have to increase our tax rate. Oh boy. We're in deep trouble, guys. I can't deal with this. Okay. At that research lab. Helping you to Starbase. Income is awful right now. Time-space anomaly held the Ishii star system frozen and time has ended. Contact has been reestablished and colony production has returned to normal. What time is the system? I don't even know what system that is. To close off. And we're gonna get that. It's another spy and a colony ship. No. Eat my butt. Bye. Cylons are like threatening me, trying to say I better give them like a planet, or they're gonna make things hard on me, basically. I ain't having it. No, we're gonna go back. Go here. And you go here. Yeah, let's do that. They have an enemy destroyer in orbit, which is going to cause a blockade. And if they're going to blockade, it means we need to make all our own food here. Assholes. Yeah, they're just declaring war. They've decided to say I've got military buildup. I've never seen this before in this game, frankly. I have defensive ships in my own areas. Okay, they didn't destroy the planet, but they fucked it up really bad. Helmsman, Navigator, Weaponry, Mega Wealth. Yes, higher. Get on that ship. You're a right bastard. Oh, another space eel. And a nice planet. Trigon, gold deposits. Yeah, that's a good planet. Cool. We're sending another cruiser. I can't redirect my craft though. Missile base. Let's take it. Mind control. We got them anti-missile rockets. And the great thing about getting technology through Conquest is we get to see this unique, awesome skin. Look at that. This is high-level sexiness right here, folks. Super nice. Orbis 4 just conquered. Place your orders for future production. How about soil enrichment? That seems like a good idea. Any barracks? Yeah, Quits is on board. Yeah. Oh, they won't even talk to me. That's fine. So, they're sending transports. I'll have to go here to defend. We are not making a colony ship anymore. We need another combat craft. Even though it's awful. Not a good combat craft at all. It's fine. I need to balance like the ability to actually like beat enemies in combat with my lack of need, you know, to do that to steal planets. You know what I mean? Because if I can sneak into a planet that's undefended, I can just take it with mind control, you know? But because of the way that combat and strategy works in this game, you have to consider it as if like pieces are being moved between locations. And they can have pieces that just go back and forth and keep blockading stuff and being super annoying. Well, they bombed their own planet that I stole from them. That's fine, I don't care. We got one cruiser. I have one cruiser. They have one transportation ship. Orbis 4 destroyed. That is so dumb. They just destroyed their own colony like that. Alright, let's get back in there. See what we can do. There's a missile base. I'm not sure. No, there's nothing we can do against the missile base because we don't have bombers yet. Let's retreat. We need some bombers. Right, let's make a bomber then. Alright, what are we gonna name our bomber craft here? How about an owl? We'll just call it the owl. Point defense. We don't need anti-missile rockets because we have the ECM jammer. It's all about the bombs, pretty much. Owl 0. Build. Need a bomber craft. That's just how it is. Alright, they have a destroyer and a cruiser, and I have one cruiser. I say we go in there and see what we can do. Save our missiles. And we missed. They're hitting us, though. Doing good damage. They are doing good damage. Yeah, this is no good. Pull out. Oh, god damn it. Yikes, fellas. Well, it's impossible difficulty, isn't it? I don't know, maybe... Not sure what to do. Probably just gonna lose, frankly. It's a pretty popular game, I have to say. Yeah, they're attacking. Oh yeah, we can go places. Yeah, they can't do enough damage to actually destroy the fleet, or the planet. That's why they're sending in more ships. Apparently I've been framed for espionage against the Nolan. That's wonderful. We got that pollution control facility. Great. Okay, what we really need... Oof. What we really need right now. Battle pods, probably. And then a spaceport? Yeah. We need money. Alright, we'll do this. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Gimme battle pods. I have found Administrator Crassus, who joins us out of gratitude for being rescued. He's not very good. He only has one skill. But we'll take him. Put him here. He'll gain experience. Uh-oh, the Alkari are coming for us. They've got a battleship. That's bad. And they've invaded. Yeah, it's over. We've lost. There's really nothing we can do at this point. Let's get a scan. Oh, Class 1 shields, Merculite missiles, fusion beams, they are way out of my league. There's nothing I can do. Oh, I have this defensive craft though. Let's. That did like nothing. Oh my god. I'm gonna try some very radical. Oh, why did I do that? I will never know. Okay, so. Wait. Here we go. God. Ship captured. It's over. It's freaking over, you guys. Yeah, we just got wrecked. We are hemorrhaging money. It's over. Well, there we go. It's, oh, we found a nice little planet over here for some reason nobody took. That's really weird. Huh. Apparently they're gonna go work on Ramo together. Yeah, look at this. We're done. We're so done. Ramo 4 destroyed. There it goes. This is GNN bringing you today's headlines from across the galaxy. There are hundreds of new citizens in your empire as a sudden population boom has doubled the population growth rate of Draconis Prime Colony. You're a cheeky bastard, Master of Orion 2. 4 of my rebels died gloriously on Iku Prime. The lust-crazed population boom on Draconis Prime continues. I gotta say, you know, given that it's the end days of my empire, I'm pretty proud. Really. I'm fairly proud. Yo, what is happening? All of a sudden, my computer, for some reason, started to try to load Firefox. I don't know why. Are we streaming? Okay. There we go. So yeah, from the final days of my empire, I'm proud of my people here. You know, this is great. Good job, fellas. Good job, girls. Draconis Prime is destroyed. Yep. There goes run 2. That's all done. And just in time, because I actually needed to wrap up my run anyway. Or not my run, but my stream. I gotta get ready to go out.
Has cost you your empire.
Yep. My insolence or the ridiculous diplomacy system in this game, where like 1 scout counts as a military buildup. 1 scout. Stupid. So stupid. Pathetic. Okay, well that's that. Quit that shit. My. I can't believe it. And we just started picking up viewers, too, according to OBS's stats display. So, that's happening. Why isn't it displaying things right? It's making me mad. Alright, we're gonna just exit the whole dang thing. Why is it still there? What is happening? Oh, my old stinky butt computer is so old. So old. Stinky butt computer. Alright. It's not working right. Why is it not working right? So frustrating. Yeah. There we go. Okay. Yeah, that's fine, because I'm going to be leaving in a minute myself. And, yeah, hopefully this is going to work the way I want it to. Thanks for watching, Sam. I will talk to you really soon. I'll get back to you about some of the other stuff we were talking about. So what did we learn today in Master of Orion 2? I'm not sure what to do, because I could give gifts to the other races to make them like me more, but that's also gonna make me fall behind in terms of advancement. You know, relative advancement. Maybe I could just pick one and say, this is going to be the race that I'm really friends with, and do everything with them, and give them a lot of stuff, and make an alliance. It's a gamble, because if they get in a war with somebody, I'll be honor-bound by the game mechanics to also go to war, which can put you in a terrible situation. I gotta say, my faith in the whole concept of this attempted racial build is waning a bit, because I really just want to play like a standard creative race again and just like dominate the game, you know? It's hard. God. I'm trying to think, what were my biggest mistakes? mean, I definitely fell behind in terms of offensive power. And I'm almost wondering if some of the threats that I was getting from my enemies were just kind of mistranslations of the game raising threat level because they saw me as vulnerable. And so it was just bullshit. You know, like the kind of stuff America says about other countries, that they have strategic interest in their resources and stuff. You know, kind of making a lot of talk about them having weaponry that they don't even have or whatever. And really, they just want to attack and take their stuff. I gotta remember to take it a little easy on myself because we are talking about impossible difficulty level. My adventure has ended. You're right. That's correct. That's very true. We're listening to a certain stream. I think it's Nintendo Music Radio, I guess. That's what the file info data seems to be telling me. The spinning stream, Nintendo Music Radio. So that's cool. Shoutouts. Hopefully that's fine. Yeah, I'm not sure what I want to do differently for my next Master of Orion stream. I'll have to think about it for a while. It's not as clear cut as it was last time, where clearly I had a problem with food production. Being higher than I needed and industrial production being lower than I needed, given that it's a cybernetic race. I might try that, you know, just making buddies with one race. If I had thought of that during this run, I would have picked the Alkari to buddy up with. It's gonna be a challenge. I'm probably gonna be running Master of Orion 2. Well, the idea would be once a week playing Master of Orion 2 and trying to get somewhere with impossible level difficulty. And just try at it long term. Just keep plugging away. You know, like speedrunners grind out runs, basically. Just wait until my luck turns, basically. Which could be frustrating if I had, you know, a certain kind of mentality about that. But I think it's fine. And I'm also currently planning on playing Link to the Past Randomizer at least once a week. That's the intention. And other than that, I want to start playing RPGs. My goal is to get to playing Final Fantasy VII, the original. Probably, I haven't decided exactly when, because I want it to be in protest of the wrong-headed remake, which has ruined a lot of the game mechanics. I do like what they did graphically with it. I think that's solid. There's nothing wrong with the basic idea of remaking it, but what they're doing with the battle system is stupid. And no, I don't just hate it because it's different. It's objectively bad. It is such a torrent of like unprocessable numbers and words flashing on the screen. It's a really, really bad idea. You should check out, Jim Sterling did a video about it. You should check out on YouTube. So, yeah, I want to play Final Fantasy VII, but I don't know if I want to just jump right into that or play some other RPGs first. I'm kind of deciding that. I'm thinking about it. So, it mostly has to do with when I think the best time would be to do my little protest. So I'm not sure if it's right now or You know, if I try to do it when FF7 Remake comes out, am I just going to be like losing viewers? Am I going to have more viewers if I do it shortly before? I don't know. It's something to think about. But, well, I want to thank everybody for watching and chatting. It's a pretty good stream. If you want leftist, queer, trans commentary during game streams, you know, follow on Twitch, subscribe on YouTube, hit the bell to get notifications when I start the stream up. And, you know, if you're watching this video on demand on Twitch or on YouTube, please give me a like on the video. That's great. Leave a comment. Feel free to give your input on what you'd like to see. Hope you're having a great day. Remember to practice that self-care. And when all else fails, smash the fash. Bye for now.